It's time for the Margin Matters Minute with Money Man Jason Brown.
All right, welcome back everybody. Margin Matters with Jason Brown, and once again joined by Little Money Man Maddox. Now today we're going to talk about specifically baby items and toys and how they're basically a scam on the market and how you can save a tremendous amount of money by not paying full retail price. So the idea is to, find used products, hand-me-downs, giveaways, stuff like that. So we're going to go through a couple things in our house and just tell you the story of each item and how we were able to purchase it for much less and save a lot of money. So the first thing we have, this is for Maddox's little baby brother, Mini Money Man, I guess. This is a Fisher-Price Rainforest Jumperoo. Now these are really popular. The babies get in here, they jump around, makes a lot of noise. They can, they have little toys to play with. These things probably retail for well over $100 if you bought it brand new. We use Craigslist, Facebook Classifieds. We'll go to thrift stores, garage sales. There's tons of places to buy used items. This particular one my wife found, I believe, on Facebook Classifieds. So we found this for $25, which, it's in basically brand new condition. We just wiped it down, cleaned it up, whatever, and it's good to go. And see, the thing about the baby items is you really don't want to go and spend full retail for something that you're going to use it for a very finite amount of time. Either the baby is not going to like it at all, or the baby does like it, but he grows out of it, and then you're only using this for probably a couple of months, right? So, why pay, a lot of money for something that you're barely going to use? So that's the idea here. So the next item we're going to have is going to be over here. Come on, Little Money Man. This here is a Graco. This is our second baby item we'll show you. This is a Graco. Stand to the side, buddy. This is a swing, so it actually swings side to side, and it will swing. It'll swing front to back, and then it has a little vibrator on it. It has music and plays different levels, and you actually can take this off. It detaches, and you can carry it around, put it over there. So it's really super useful. Again, you can see it's in excellent condition. We found this used. We found this off Craigslist. So this retails for well over $100 if you wanted to buy it new. We actually paid $50 for it, so we basically paid about half retail because basically it was the previous owner didn't even use it, so it was in mint condition. So we ended up paying him $50 for it, which we were glad to do and not pay retail for it. So we lucked out because our baby actually loves it. He falls asleep in it. He really loves this thing, and it's kind of a roll of the dice. You buy these baby items and you don't even know if the baby's going to like it. So you're wasting money if you buy it and the baby doesn't like it. So kind of stuck with it, or then you have to resell it or donate it or give it away, whatever. So that's our second item of the baby. So now we're going to move on to Little Money Man's toys that he gets. So this here is a very popular item with the kids. This is called a Cozy Coupe. Little Money Man's going to get in and demonstrate how it works. You get in, it's like a Flintstones car. He just he drives it with his feet, and then you can see he can turn it. It's got a little steering wheel. This one is a police car. Looks like it's made by Little Tykes. And turn around this way, buddy, and you can see Cozy Coupe is the actual name of the item by Little Tykes. Now these are really popular. They come in different colors. I want to say they probably retail for around $50-$60 if you buy one new. We found this at a Goodwill store. We walked into a Goodwill store and he saw it in there, and he got into this little car and he drove it around the entire time in the Goodwill store, and he never got out of it. So he's driving up and down the aisles in it, and it was quite a scene. So we decided to go ahead and buy it for him. It was $6. Okay, so we got home, we wiped it down, cleaned it up, did the sanitize it with the Lysol wipes, and then he loves it. His little brother will play with it, I'm sure, when he gets older. So that's a tremendous savings. Buy this for $6. So the next thing we're going to look at, come on, Little Money Man. This is these things are real popular. You'll see the Ryans of the world, little motorcycle, motorized motorcycle. And let's see, you can put it in reverse, back it up, put it in reverse, and then show, do the sounds. Doesn't it have some sounds? Yeah, some annoying sounds that keep everybody awake at night. So this right here, there's lots of different ones of these that you can buy. Okay. As you can see. Okay, so let's yeah, that was a nice little show. So this right here, now we had another one of these that we paid about $50 for, and then we resold it because this one was actually given to him. This one's a little bit bigger than the previous one he had. So what happened was, we looked this up, and this one probably goes for somewhere between $150, $200 if you would have bought it new. So we got it for free as a hand-me-down. So we were, more than happy to accept it, and he loves it. He drives it around. It's a rechargeable. Has a little, wall charger. You plug it in at night, and that is what he plays with. Yeah. So we saved a lot of money on that because that was a giveaway. We had one of his friends didn't like it, and they just gave it to us. So the next thing we're going to show you is we're going to walk in here in Little Money Man's playroom, and this next thing we're going to look at is, and we've actually had this for a while. We've been trying to give this away, and he will not let us give it away. This is a little trampoline. It's kind of like it's a triangle shape, and you can see he loves it. We bought this for him a couple years ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And this is, we found this, I want to say off Craigslist maybe. We paid $20 for it. Something like this is going to retail for well over $100 new.
And you can also play music, but it's broken
right now. Yeah, right now. So it takes batteries, and it has a lot of different music. You can play songs on it. Thankfully, the battery died because it's very loud and annoying. So keeps everybody awake at night. But the trampoline, it works great. It's specifically designed for young kids.
And when you hit this on button, it goes quack quack.
Okay, that's right. So this is another perfect example of don't buy it new. Don't buy it new. Buy it used. You're going to save a lot of money.
This is volume, and then these are the different songs.
That's right. Very good. So as you can see, he really enjoys it. We've tried to get rid of it several times, and he's melted down. And I think one time we were actually trying to sneak it out of the house because it takes up a lot of space. That's the trade-off. So one time we were trying to sneak it out of the house, and he caught us, and then he was crying, so we had to put it back. So the next thing we're going to show Little Money Man is we are going to talk about your Xbox, okay? So right now we have, so we'll just show people, we have the very dusty, the Xbox 360 model, okay? So the story behind this, I had an Xbox.
Games.
Right. So
we have
hey,
Lego Batman.
Come here. Do you remember what happened to the last Xbox we had?
I put a coin in it.
That's right. So the last Xbox we had,
and I was trying to get little coins out of it.
Little Money Man he didn't understand how it worked, and he had opened the disc tray, and he put some of his plastic play coins, toy coins. He was pumping those in like he was at a casino, and then he closed it, and then the machine broke and melted down, so that was the end of that. So we didn't have an Xbox for about a year.
Yeah, but we bought one.
So you were too young anyway to have it because you broke it, much like many other things that you've broken. But what we did was, again, this is another example. So the new game systems are PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
And we're about to get a new Lego Batman game.
That's right.
Which is new colors. I think there's new colors.
That's right.
And I think there's new things.
That's right.
And new weapons, and like Bane doesn't have any weapons, so.
That's right. So what we did to save money what we did to save money, so we didn't buy the new system. We didn't buy a PlayStation 4 or Xbox One because those are about $300 retail. And the real racket is, you know, we have some, you know, some games here, soccer game and different. So the real racket is they get you on the games. So the new games are going to be like $60 retail. So what we did was we found this Xbox 360, which is I think one generation, you know, behind the current one. This one we paid $30 for this on eBay. So $30 for that. And let me show you real quick over here. We got a whole bunch of games. Oh yeah, so here we have some of his games. There's this Batman game he was just telling you about, Wheel of Fortune. So I find out Spider-Man. We have a lot of cool games.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles, Price is Right, Transformers. Oh, Skylanders is a popular one. We have the Lego games, Kung Fu Panda. Oh, Hot Wheels, of course. Let's see. Oh, there's some more. So another racket. Oh yeah, another racket is these controllers. They'll sell these controllers for like $60 new, 40, 50, 60 bucks. So you can get those for a lot cheaper if you buy them used. And then the games. So here's another way that you're saving money with the video game system is you're buying. So for the Xbox 360, I don't pay more than $10 for a game. Most of them.
We have to take these things out so it doesn't die.
That's right. The battery packs will die if you leave them in the controllers. So most of the games I'm buying on eBay for under $10.
Game too, which is here.
That's right. Yep. So
which is so hard to play.
Right. So it is. Some of the games are hard to play because you're too young, but.
And you can get different guns.
So some of the biggest savings is, like I was saying, is the price of the game. So the Xbox 360, you can buy these for, most of these games I'm buying for under $5 used, right? You can get a lot of them at GameStop, or, you know, there's a used CD warehouse in our area that sells used games. But most of the games I'm finding on eBay under $10, right? So that's the game situation. So we're going to go outside and show you some more stuff. So come with us. All right, our next toy is, I think they call it a roller coaster. The brand says Step 2. I'm not really familiar with this brand. We found this at Kohl's on clearance, right? This thing retails for $100. We found this on clearance. It was probably like after the holidays or something. $15. So of course my wife, she's like, we gotta get it. It's such a great deal. Maddox is gonna love it. Okay, so they call it a little roller coaster. It actually, you can collapse it. It comes all apart. You can slide it under the bed. So here we go. Maddox is gonna demonstrate. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So now we're going to talk about Little Money Man's bikes. He started out with this Schwinn. This is actually a balance bike, which we've never really heard of before, but the balance bike is actually kind of a newer thing. When I was a kid, there was no such thing as a balance bike. There was training wheels. Now they still have training wheels, but the balance bike actually replaces training wheels. So what he does, show him how it works. You just walk, there's no pedals, right? So he just walks along with his feet, kind of like a Flintstone. So this replaces training wheels. So this actually allows him to get his balance, hence the name. And when we put this on him, we gave it to him for his 2nd birthday, and he couldn't even, I mean, he could barely take 2 steps on it, and we thought it was a huge mistake. We're like, oh no, he can't do it. And over the course of just 1 year, so on his 3rd birthday, he was riding a pedal bike, and we couldn't even believe it. So once he gets to the point where he gets his balance, like you just saw, he goes down the hill and he has his balance on it, then he progresses to the next bike, which is his pedal bike right here. So his pedal bike, this bike, oh, let me back up. So the Schwinn bike, we bought that off Craigslist. We paid about $20 for it. Now those balance bikes will retail, if you're buying a brand name like Schwinn, I think there's some other, Ryder I think has one. I think there's some other big brand names. Those things are going to run you $150 easy. And note, I just said that he only used it for 1 year. So you're gonna spend 150 bucks for a balance bike that he uses for 1 year. It's a very finite amount of time. So we always look for used options. Now this bike that he's on now, this actually was a hand-me-down. It's a really good bike, in great shape. It's, you know, he's got his pedal bike. Go buddy, let's do it. Ride it, you wanna ride it? Come on, let's go. Show him how you can ride.
Can you help me?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a push-up. You can see he's got his balance on it. And a bike like that's going to retail for well over 100 bucks. So he's got his balance. He knows how to do the pedal bike now. And that bike actually was given to us from a friend, so we didn't pay anything for it. So, you know, hand-me-downs are obviously the best thing that you can do to save money. Okay, so this bike, you can see it's a beautiful bike, Jeep, brand name bike. It's actually got a handbrake on it right here. It's got pedals. It's a nice pedal bike. So that's probably the next size up from his previous bike. So it's a little bit bigger. This bike, again, you're going to pay well over probably $150 to buy this new. Once again, you know, we're very fortunate. A lot of people have just given us stuff. This bike was a hand-me-down from some of his friends that actually had to move away. So we got this one for free as well as a hand-me-down. So what we're gonna do, little money man is gonna demonstrate how good he is on the bike. There you go. Show how strong you are. There you go. Yeah. That's good.
Good job.
So hopefully from those examples that I just presented, I was able to show and share the opportunities that we all have to save money. All these little, you know, items that I mentioned, you know, all this stuff adds up over the years. So if we would have bought all that stuff brand new retail, we would have spent thousands and thousands of dollars. We're very frugal, I'll be honest, as you can see. We're always looking to save money. There's so much money that you can save in the toy market and the baby item market. So always look. Craigslist, eBay, there's tons of websites and apps out there now. Another thing I didn't mention was my wife, she's in all these moms clubs. So moms clubs are real big, you know, they're exchanging clothes, hand-me-downs, they're trading, they're, you know, borrowing each other's stuff. So that's a great way to save money too, is just to get involved in some of these clubs, like if you're a mother and have young kids. And then obviously with Little Money Man and his baby brother, once we're done with all these toys, we'll try to sell them and, you know, recoup some of the money, or, you know, we'll give them away or donate them to people that might need them as well. We'll try to pay it forward the best way that we can. But some of these items, you know, they have a lot of value. So, you know, you can resell them, you know, just as easy as you bought them, and then you can make your money back. So hopefully we give you guys some encouragement and some hope of how you can really, really save money. So this is Jason Brown from Margin Matters, Little Money Man, and we want to remind you, if you like our videos, to subscribe to our videos, support us, we really appreciate it. And check out my website, yourmarginmatters.com, for more information on my book, as well as my blog. If you'd like to subscribe to my blogs, I'd appreciate that as well. And this is Jason Brown saying, remember, it's not the amount of money you make, but the margin that matters the most. We'll see you next time.